Forsyth County is one of the 10 wealthiest counties in the United States. It's generally believed that there isn't a lot of need here, but the numbers reported by the schools to the U.S. government for free and reduced breakfast and lunch would say that's not exactly true. The children requiring breakfast and lunch have been as low as around 8,000 students a year and as high as 9,000 or a little bit over that a year. When you add in the moms and the dads and other siblings in the family, you're closer to 32,000 people in Forsyth County. When you add in the seniors and the singles and the families with little bitty kids that aren't in a school count yet, those numbers can be as high as 45,000 people in Forsyth County going to bed hungry on a regular basis. Meals by Grace is an organization that cares so intensely about the needs of families that are hungry that we want to see them do more than just survive. We want to see them thrive. We do that by providing food, hope, and transformation for our families.
Everyone that volunteers at Meals by Grace just wants to make a difference and feed children, which I think is amazing. These families are hardworking. Some of them work 2 or 3 jobs, so us being able to bring the food to them and just have that weight taken off of their shoulders, it's such a big deal that a lot of people don't realize.
These people are living next door, around the corner, back a little gravel driveway into, a more humble home, trailer, sometimes shed, those kinds of places that, because housing is so difficult to find, they're just tucked away, and we just don't notice it. When they're in stress, they feel like they're invisible, that nobody cares, nobody sees them.
It's not easy, but I ask for the help. If I can get the help, then I'm more than glad to take it. Having food is definitely necessary. It's nutrition, it's your health. Just don't never, ever do without food or even be a shortage of food. You've got to have food.
Hope would be the way I would describe Meals by Grace. They provide hope when there's no hope for some people. When I experienced my food scarcity started about a year ago, and my husband had left, and I'm a single mom with 2 children and needed the care, needed the food to help me get through. And then I started volunteering with them too, because I can give back and give you the feeling that I was once in their shoes and I know how it is to be without.
If I could describe Meals by Grace in one word, it would be joy. Joy brings laughter. Joy brings smiles. Joy brings people together, makes people happy. So to me, Meals by Grace is joy, because that's what I see when people do come to Meals by Grace.
The biggest threat that children face is basic security when they don't have their basic needs met, such as food, water, shelter. At Meals by Grace, we help support the food part of that. Every time I do a home visit, the children are always so happy to see me because they know I'm bringing them food, I'm bringing them security and just a little bit of happiness for that day.
It was a hard time to us, and they come like an angel to us. They bring us food. That food is not only food, it's a good food because it's very healthy for my kids. I can say thank you. I see a lot of change on their life and also in mine. They are more happy now. Meals by Grace help us to grow like family in a society.
Food is at that bottom core of things that are absolutely necessary in our lives. So whenever we can bring families in need and donors and volunteers into a relationship over time where they're interacting with that food being given and received in a relationship type environment, it changes everything because it opens up the family. Every child that I care for, even if they never know me, I want them to know that I see them and I hear them, and what their little life says completely matters to me. And I want it to matter to the people that I talk to. I want them to know that it should matter to them, but that they have the power to make a difference in it, even if I don't. You need to know for $8,000 a year, you can take care of an entire family. We want all the families in our community to be self-sustaining. just like you are. But the only way they can be self-sustaining is if they don't have to worry about food every meal, every day. Their children need to go to school to learn and not worried about, will there be any food this week? You're the one that can make the difference in that. You're the one that can provide that support that they need.